Hello, this is Paul LaRoche. Over the past 30 years during our Brule journey, especially throughout the northern plains, we have kept a keen eye on tribal education. We heard of a program called Lakota Circles of Hope, based out of Rapid City, South Dakota, and they were making some great strides in how they approached education in South Dakota that embraced the Lakota culture. The mission of Lakota Circles of Hope is for every student in South Dakota to become confident in who they are. The curriculum uses traditional Lakota wisdom and stories to teach universal values of character. But it's not just meant for Lakota students. Children from every background and culture can grow and learn with Lakota Circles of Hope. We were able to meet up with several of the program founders. Here is the interview.
Okay, my name's Joanne Baer, and my Lakota name is Shunkaskawi, which is White Horse Woman, and I'm the program director for Lakota Circle of Hope with Catholic Social Services. Circle of Hope, it's a unique prevention program geared towards 2nd through 5th grade students. And what we have is a curriculum that was designed by Lakota people around the Lakota traditions and values like respect, fortitude, honesty, bravery. We take that curriculum into the school systems, and we do 10 lessons each grade for the students, and it's well liked. And we also have a program evaluator where our program has been evaluated over the years, and we're seeing through that evaluation that it is a successful program. We've been going for several years, and I'm new to the program. I'm a new program director there. Well, they're grades 2nd to 5th grade, so that's about from age 7, 8 years old to all the way up to 12-year-old students. And we start early, so it'll be early prevention program. On the Rosebud Reservation, we cover He Dog School, Spring Creek School, Rosebud Elementary, Todd County North and South Elementary, White River North School, and then on a Pine Ridge Reservation, we cover Red Cloud, Loneman, and Porcupine. Through the program, we do a pre-evaluation, then we do a post-evaluation of all the students, and then also the educators, and then parents and community members. And we have a program evaluator that Dr. John Usera with the research team here in Rapid City. And from his evaluation so far, we're seeing that this program is effective and that it is helping the young people understand more their value system and also understand the culture, the Lakota culture. Most of the prevention programs are designed for high school or middle school kids, and that's why we say our program's unique, because we try to get to them as soon as we can. And it instills the values of the Lakota value system, and so the students, they're familiar with this. And some of them grow up with these values, and then maybe some of them don't, and they reincorporate them back into their lives, and they take them home with them and talk to their families about them. And like respect, we teach them what respect means, how to respect each other, but also how to respect theirself. And we might have a little storytelling. So a lot of times we read stories to them and maybe a story about respect. And then afterwards we'll have an arts and craft project that they would do about respect. And then generosity. We might ask them, what do you think generosity is? And then they'll tell us what they think it is. And a lot of them say, the giveaways that the people have on the reservation and helping mom and dad at home or helping Uchi grandma. And so they talk about these things. And so we get them talking about it, and we get them thinking about that, and then also going home and then incorporating them at home too, to teach the other their little siblings the values also. And then bravery, like we ask them about bullying, because there's a lot of bullying going on in schools. So we say, like, okay, maybe your friend was over here and some kids came along and they're bullying them. What would you do? Would you just walk away? Or are you going to do something about it? And that's when fortitude also comes in, to be brave and stand up and say, okay, that's my friend. I'm going to help them out, and I'm going to go get maybe adult helper to come and help them out. So we teach them those things. And then, like I said, with the storytelling to re-emphasize that value. And then we do an arts and craft project for them. On these reservations, they're some of the poorest counties in the United States of America, the reservations, and they're long ways from, like big stores like Walmart. They don't have stores that you can go to and buy clothing. They have to travel a distance to get decent groceries, clothes, everything like that. So they're kind of really way out, and they don't have a lot of things to do. Also, they don't have like big YMCA buildings that they could go to. There's a lot of things that the young people don't have on the reservations that other maybe city urban children have. And so that's why a lot of these programs, that's why we go there to present these programs. And we also have summer camps for them. So we do camps in the summertime for them, and we go down to the reservation and we're going to have camps and continue that value system and have fun days. And during this year, we're going to give some bikes away at the camps. But yeah, they like I said, the reservations are there's a lot, they're poverty stricken, and there's unemployment is real high there, and there's a lot of suicide, a lot of dropout rates from high school, and so there's really a lot of much needed help on the reservations to gear towards our young people, because they're our future generation. So if we look at our young people and try to help them, it just comes back full circle back to us, and that helps our society also to help the young people.
Lakota Circles of Hope is geared towards the younger children, and I think that's where we need to start. What I want for our kids is to have a solid foundation in their identity and their culture, their language, and to be able to step into the mainstream society and succeed, yet turn around and go back to their homes and step into the Lakota society and know what to do.
Lakota Circles of Hope emerged from the rich cultural tradition of the Lakota people. Elders and educators, along with Catholic Social Services, have worked together on this project for the benefit of Lakota youth. Based upon this premise, Lakota Circles of Hope gathered a group of Lakota elders and educators to design a prevention program focused on the needs of Lakota children. This prevention curriculum developed out of 2 years of collaboration. Lakota Circles of Hope uses the best practices of modern learning theory and Lakota philosophy to help 2nd through 5th grade students to respect and use cultural values to make positive, healthy choices. Working together, the team wove Lakota stories, language, traditions, and activities to give students strength in Lakota culture in order to avoid unhealthy behaviors.
The curriculum focuses on 4 Lakota values: Wohitika, bravery; Woachitranka, fortitude; Wachantogananka, generosity; and Woksape, wisdom. The students experience the cultural essence of Lakota values reflected in the words Mitakuye Oyasi. We are all related.
Schools donate valuable classroom time. Teachers assist with the activities and classroom management. They offer their own insights and gain a better understanding about Lakota values. For each lesson, the students roll out the medicine wheel canvas. They gather around the circle. Smudging reminds them this is a safe and sacred time. Children hear a traditional story and learn the Lakota words for the values. Students apply the story and its meaning to their lives in the traditional talking circle. Next, the students do a traditional craft or other hands-on activity. As the lessons progress through the grade levels, students deepen their understanding of these values, seek support from their elders, and find strength within themselves. In addition, Lakota Circles of Hope offers summer camps. These camps reinforce the values and traditions that are a part of the curriculum and bring communities and families together.
I really feel a lot of kids today don't know who they are. And when they look to the TV and think, I want to be like this rapper and do this and that, and they don't care, if it's good or bad. But yet, I think if they have their background of being a Lakota person, then that really will help them.
One of the things that our ancestors used to do a long time ago was when they came across what they called a teachable moment, and where something came up and with the situation that was there, and that helped build off of those values that you want to make sure that the children learn and carry with them. We don't always have those teachable moments in a classroom. So when you take the time to bring something like this into the classroom, it gives that opportunity to be able to make sure you have those teachable moments.
Kids get to learn language, stories, values. So I think that culture is the key to prevention. Kids realize that negative choices like smoking or drinking, bullying, that's not part of the culture at all. The culture is using the values, being respectful, having fortitude, those kind of things.
Understanding the Lakota ways of wellness and virtue create the path to the future. Won't you join us as we walk toward the future in a good way?
You know, I've worked with young people over 25 years of my life, so I've kind of dedicated my life to young people, and it's really important to me because I think our young people, like I said, are our future generation, and you know, we could learn a lot from our young people because our young people, they don't judge other people, they're pretty much honest, and they really want to have camaraderie with other people, so they kind of like are united young people. And so we could learn a lot from them because I think that's what all people have to do is show unity of all colors and come together, because in our Lakota culture, we say Midakyo Yayasi, which means we are all related. And so, you know, I would like to say that's what our program stands for. We want to teach that. We want to teach those good values, and we want to teach that we're related to everybody. We would really appreciate any contribution that anybody would make towards our program, because it'll be a well worth the contribution. We'll use it for the students that we service on those reservations, and we also want to try to get out to more reservations and take that program out to other reservations here in South Dakota. So, yeah, we usually say, come join the circle, our circle of hope, to help us give hope to our young people here to have a better life and a brighter future.
Lakota Circles of Hope is a prevention program that's school-based for 2nd through 5th grade kids. It uses Lakota values and tradition as a way to try and root kids in a positive identity and help them make good choices in their life. It also tries to help foster positive relationships and assist them in terms of making positive choices in their life. You know, actually the program really came about as a result. We were doing a lot of outreach, counseling kinds of services in the community, and a group of adults and elders in the community really came up with the idea and really strongly suggested we look at creating a prevention program. Originally, we designed a prevention program for kind of that 7th through 10th grade range. We had that same group of elders that really said we really needed to start early. And so they really suggested we started with kids in 2nd through 5th grade to try and help teach them the basic legends, the traditions and values, so that they have that knowledge and background, that they understand the values and how they work in their day-to-day life. You know, basically what I do is try and help secure the funding for the program. There's actually a Lakota Advisory Committee that are made up of elders and educators that help us not only write the curriculum and prepare the curriculum, but they also do really the overview. So any changes to the curriculum really happen through them. Joanne Baer is the program director. Joanne has a team, TJ and Marie, that help implement the curriculum. Really exciting development. You know, Joanne and her team really got together and they began we were developing a model of a train the trainer model. And actually, after we went out to the schools this year, and we went back out and met with many of the schools, they really want to implement the curriculum themselves. So the train the trainer model will be Catholic Social Services team will go out and teach the schools and train the schools in terms of how to handle the curriculum, how it works. It'll help provide some coaching and support, and we'll also continue to do program evaluation so we're confident about the outcomes. The exciting thing is this might move us from working with 9 schools to, I know we've had about 20 schools waiting on a waiting list wanting the curriculum. So It should be a great chance for us to expand the program and affect a lot more kids.
I'm a prevention coordinator at Lakota Circles of Hope. Right now, we do 9 schools. We finished all 9 of them, are completed. And right now, we're starting a trainer-trainer model, which should be taking place in July sometime. Oh, when I go into schools, I get called from Mr. Hope, Big Brother, cousin. I mean, the job I do is, I love my job so much where, I love it when I show up, kids call me Big Brother, I mean, we're not related, but in any way, we're all related. So just to be there for kids like that are less fortunate to have an older sibling or a role model in their life. At a young age, they get influenced a lot from drinking to smoking to being bullied, peer pressured. And starting young, or 2nd grade, we're able to catch that. So as they go through the program through the 5th grade, they already know how to prevent bullying, to prevent the peer pressure they're doing. Parent involvement is a real big thing. It's tough going to a reservation and getting parents involved. If the kids know that their parents are there to back them up 100% with the bullying and the drug prevention and everything, and I think our program will really take off in a good direction. I hope that we can reach out to other Native American schools, that we put this not only in Native American schools, but other schools. I feel like it's a good program. I mean, the past years, our results have really went upward and show a lot of less bullying, a lot of less drug, more graduation is a big thing on reservations. So I'm hoping that we could shoot upward with this program.
Our hope really is, first and foremost, that we begin to provide some hope and opportunity for kids. That's the first and most important piece. It would be exciting, for the program to continue to grow and develop, but really it's the outcome measures that make us most excited. When we see that fewer kids are beginning to experiment with drugs or alcohol, fewer kids are experiencing bullying, fewer kids are dropping out of school or making better choices about school attendance, those are the kind of outcomes we're really excited about. It's always exciting to see your program grow and see it change. But I think for all of us, TJ probably be able to speak to that the most. When you see the kids excited about us coming into the classroom and excited to learn about their culture and making better choices. We had come together with our staff, and we were really looking for ways, how do we sustain the program and how do we develop the program and make more people aware of Lakota Circles of Hope and what we're trying to accomplish. And the other goal that we had was really to bring together in Rapid City the Native and non-Native communities. Sometimes there can be strains and tensions. This was really a great way to bring the beauty of the culture, the strength of the culture, and really have a celebration about what it is to be Lakota and to help sort of get people across those tracks. And that's been one of the most important things I think we accomplished as well. We have schools that are not only on reservation, but off the reservation wanting the curriculum so that there's a deeper cultural awareness and we begin to build those positive relationships within South Dakota, within our region. Brule just did a fantastic job of bringing the beauty of the culture and a great celebration. Pulling together a concert, our idea was maybe that would help us raise some funds, but it was also to help bridge that culture. And really, Brule just provided an outstanding venue for us to be able to do that.
As a prevention coordinator, I work with TJ McCauley and also Joanne Baer. And previously, I've been able to go to other schools from the Pine Ridge and Rosebud Reservation and share some of those cultural values, part of the language in Lakota, and then, of course, the prevention program, about drugs, alcohol, bullying, stuff like that. Well, actually, I have this great opportunity right now to be speaking with you, and not only with you, but everybody else. I believe that we all have a message and we all work for the greater good of our youth today. And this is such a great opportunity for me to work for Lakota Circles of Hope, to make a difference in someone's life, to help somebody, if not help myself grow as well, to help others. I think by helping our program, you could pray for our youth. I think, donating time and energy, I think especially time into the young kids, some of them need that. They need that time if they don't get it somewhere. So I think, that's our job, is to kind of educate them not only about culture and our values, but, what we deserve as, Native people to be ourselves and find our identity, learn about who we are, even if we don't. It could be a struggle, but, I believe as long as we help one another out, I think we all are one, and the Creator, He looks over us, and I believe that, we are all together and in each other's hearts. So.
Lakota Circles of Hope has been implemented since 2012. It was updated in 2023 to address more contemporary issues like social media, mobile devices, cyberbullying, and so on. The content of the curriculum was migrated to a digital format, making its implementation more convenient for educators. I am Paul LaRoche, and thanks for joining us this week on Hidden Heritage.